Well, it was a great day at Auburn Arena. It took Kentucky and a competitive Auburn basketball program to bring College Game Day to Auburn, Alabama. And we're grateful. They probably have 8 or 9 weekends all year long. And to think that Auburn would be a destination for College Game Day is certainly something that we worked really hard for, and it's an accomplishment. But it takes Kentucky and the Wildcats and the SEC and two really good teams that are trying to become very good teams. I thought my daughter Jackie kind of got things started. Jackie started singing the anthem for me when I was head coach of Southern Indiana when she was 11 years old. She had one singing lesson in her life. It was an hour-long lesson. And young lady's name was Brundick in Indiana. She was a great singer. For 50 minutes, she talked to my daughter about how she would hold the microphone, how she would walk onto the court, how she should stand, what it means to sing the anthem, what it's all about. It wasn't at all about because it wasn't a performance. It was an honor to honor our country and deliver our national anthem. And she nailed it. I'm very proud of her. We had great balance. We had great senior leadership. Samir Dowdy, played like it, and made big plays for us all night long. I thought Austin Wiley had a huge impact on the game. His physical presence, Nick Richards has been, dominating really lately, and Austin was just physically able to hang in there and actually negate some of it. And then I thought Anthony McLemore, who gives away a lot of size, hung in there as well. But for Austin to have 7 offensive rebounds, for us to have 17 offensive rebounds, speaks to the effort and the energy I thought our guys played with. We only turned it over 7 times, which was a good thing. We didn't always run good stuff. And I thought probably towards the end, it looked like our depth a little bit kind of, wore Kentucky down. And you could see how effective a player Isaac Okoro is. Isaac he didn't shoot a very good percentage tonight. Had he, he would have had a big night. So it was a great win. But now it's on Arkansas and LSU, so it don't get any easier.
Bruce, your guys look pretty fresh and quick out there. Did you do something special to make that happen?
We played Wednesday at home against South Carolina. We played Saturday at home against Iowa State. We had to practice Sunday because we played Tuesday at Ole Miss. So, of course, Wednesday would be our typical day off. But we had a lot of days in a row. I actually gave the 5 seniors plus Isaac almost a day off Thursday. We came in, we stretched, they got lifted, and they did nothing but just go through some offensive sets, a little bit of review, shot some free throws, and they were out. I actually had a good hard contact practice with the bench and some of the freshmen. And then on Friday, less than 24 hours before the game, we actually hit. We went at it yesterday. And, when you do that the day before the game, you take a chance. You get somebody popped, get somebody hurt. But I thought we needed 2 days off to be able to recover from what had been a long stretch. And I did. I thought our guys had, great effort energy. But once again, D'Angelo Purifoy makes 3 threes. Isaac makes 2 big threes. He gets to the foul line, 12 times. Austin has 10 rebounds. Javon, as a point guard, has 4 assists and 1 turnover. Anthony, played, had a did a lot of positive things. It's a really good team effort.
Coach, how were you guys able to hold Ashton Hagans in check there?
Well, Ashton is a big, strong, physical guard. And I think Ashton Hagans and Nick Richards are key to their teams. It's not that we didn't Max is a tough cover, Quigley's a tough cover, but we felt like if Ashton and Richards had big games, that they beat us. I think Isaac Okoro and Samir Dowdy did a great job on Ashton. In our ball screen coverage, we jumped it. We just wasn't gonna let Ashton get downhill easily. And so it's truly out of respect for Ashton that we game planned to try to limit him.
Bruce, you said previously that you knew your team was good, you weren't sure if they were very good. Does this settle a question at all?
That's a fair question, Dana. It has to take us from good to very good now. It does. It's a fair question, and the point that I've been making, and maybe it's because the schedule hasn't presented it yet. Kentucky's the best team we played, so I thought we stepped up and responded, and I think we took a step from good to very good. Now the question is, can we build on it?
Bruce, Samir and Javon have had some turnover struggles recently. They had one each today. How big was that for you in this one?
It's big. Kentucky doesn't they don't try to turn you over much. Arkansas will. It's about matchups. So, but it's a point well taken. I think that, again, in the second half, I haven't looked at the numbers. Now, we only shot 40%, 36 from three. I thought our offense was better in the second half than it was in the first. That offense was in front of me a little bit. I have a little bit more. I can help them a little bit more. But we've got to do a better job of going from the break to run something on the other end. We had too many empty possessions in the first half.
Bruce, you talked about getting game day here, doing your part to make this a rivalry, and I hate to make maybe too much out of this game, but were you pretty pleased to see the celebration with the fans and your players on the court afterwards?
It was great. It was great. I'm glad we didn't storm the court. Auburn's just had a lot of money this year. When you win the Iron Bowl, we run it on the field now. We're gonna take that. We're gonna take that hit. So yeah, it was worth celebrating. It was definitely worth celebrating. We celebrated, and then if you didn't notice, after we celebrated, we prayed, just like we always do. Give God the glory.
Everybody good? All right.